I'm going to show you an update to the Wicked AI mission system I did. This is for Overpoch. I had the Wicked AI folder right here. I'm going to show you some changes I made. In config.sqf, I made a variable here called AI has money. And if you have ZSC installed, then if you set this to true, your AI will have money in their wallets. Further down, these are all of the stock weapons that were in the mission system for Epoch. These are all the ones for Overwatch. I added all of them in there. It took, don't ask how long that took. That took a long time. Anyways, the AI are generally by default set to spawn random weapons. So the original ones were here, and you can see I added all of these other ones in here. All of these arrays are in this random selection. So the AI will spawn with anything in these arrays, and you can, if you don't want, high-end stuff like Tax in your, if you don't want the AI to have that high-end stuff, then you can remove it, but I have it in there by default. Down here, I made an array of weapons that go in the crates. The way this works before, it was goofy because it uses this, the stock Wicked AI system uses this. So what it would do is it would choose one of these arrays and just spawn all of the weapons in the crate from one array. So, you might get all submachine guns, you might get all of these, Masadas. So I changed the code and I set up this crate, and by default I just have really good stuff in there, like DMR stuff, and the 7.62 by 51 rifles, and the SCAR variants, the HK417s, the what are they called? G3s, yeah, and then the LMGs and the high-end snipers are in there. And again, you can add or remove anything from this list. That's just the default that I set for the for this demo, for the test, and everything works in here. I spent probably shouldn't tell you that either, because it was like nearly 30 hours testing it, configuring it, and testing it. I tested each one of these arrays individually. Random, I would set one of these arrays in here, and just that one, and just make sure that all of these guns worked, and I got no errors like config errors. So everything has been heavily tested. In compiles, for the dynamic crate, I added pistols. It used to just spawn long guns, tool belt items, these crate items, which is like car parts and building supplies and food and stuff, and then the backpacks. So I added pistols, so now the crates spawn with pistols, and it pulls out of this array right here, which is all of these Overwatch pistols right here. This is the array it's pulling from. Those are all of the Overwatch pistols. So any of those can spawn in the crate. It's a pretty long list. Those are all, Okay. Compile. Oh, that add coins to AI is in here. Right here. It was Zupa's original code, actually. I just grabbed it, and I had it in a different, a 1051 server. I added this statement here, that if this AI has money is true, then it will run this code here. And all I did was change It used to be cash money, but I changed it to the ZSC variable. And these are multiples here that you can change if you want. I just have them set so that this will select a number from 0 to 10 and then multiply it by 1,000. So your AI will have from 0 up to 10,000 coins, if that's what your variable is set to, in 1,000 coin increments. I think that's all I did in here to modify that. Yeah. So, yeah, coins, if you want them. If you have ZSC installed, of course. If you don't, then you can't have that. I did notice that on one occasion, at least one, that the AI were all killed. It says, you know, killing a hacker because of parachute east. So I changed it to parachute west in this helipara.sqf because that's on the safe vehicles list. And I haven't seen that error since then, so I updated that. What else is there? I don't... Oh, and in the missions themselves, since I added pistols, each one of these... Let's see, let's get one that's easy. Yeah, this one. Each one of these crates now has 5 numbers. It used to have 4. This one wasn't here. So the first number is long guns. The second number is tool belt items. The third one is the regular items in the crate, like the building supplies and vehicle parts and food stuff. This fourth digit or fourth number is pistols. So this should have 5 pistols in the crate. And the fifth one is backpack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know there's a group of missions floating around out there that you can add to the Wicked AI mission system. And if you add those, make sure that you go into each one of these missions and look at this line where the crate spawns and make sure there's 5 digits in there. I think that's all I need to cover on this. Whoop, not refresh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm doing a demo right now, and I had the combat mode set to blue, so they just stand around like retards. I think that's all I need to tell you. Everything else is the same. Just crate weapons here. And you can make your own arrays, and you know, if you know how to do that, you can do that. But all of the Overwatch guns there and that. So let me go in game. I got a Bandit Base mission. Turn on my earplugs. So I did this Bandit Base mission, and this is what the crate looks like with those high-end snipers. I changed from the Epoch snipers to the Overwatch snipers, so that's why you see 2 JTACs in there and all of these other high-end snipers. SVDK, yeah, these are all Overwatch snipers. And then you can see the pistols are spawning right there. I think there's 5 of them total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, 5 pistols spawned in the crate. 2 backpacks. Well, I think the crate only holds 1 backpack, and then the other one spawns out here. That's just the crate. Yeah, you can see the pistols are spawning. This is what the crate looks like now. That's just on the Bandit Base. The regular ones won't look that OP. I don't have it enabled now. I have it set to false. But if you hit check wallet, you would do the animation for the put down, and it would say, you know, you took however many thousand coins, or if it didn't have any coins, it would say 0 coins, or this player has no coins or some shit. I want to show you some of the guns that are on the AI. The AI will spawn with any of the guns, so I want to show you a few of these. So you got an ACR CCO there. This is a M1 SE1 with the magazines. So when I was testing, I was making sure that the gun spawned and the magazines for it. That's an SMG, and there's the magazines. So I just did this over and over again with each of those arrays to make sure that the guns were spawning. There's a Overwatch G36 variant and a goat. Yeah, this is an Epoch gun, Mark 48. Here we have a Masada, I believe. Yeah, there's a Masada ACOG. And they will spawn with anything. Like I've seen them with. I had a mission set up with like 200 AI one time. It causes some really bad lag, so I quit doing it. But yeah, that's an Overwatch AK variant. But I was seeing everything, so works good. There's no. I haven't seen any more errors in the RPT. So there's an ACOG SA58. There's another ACRSD. M8. That's another Masada right there. This is a G36 variant. This guy has a SCAR. I think he's got a Mark 16 SCAR. So yeah, very random. It's working good. Galil 35 round magazine. M14 8-point. Okay. What else do we got? Yeah. OC14 with the magazines. HK416 Stanex. M60 E3 with the belts. This is a G3 variant. Yeah, there's a G3 with the 4 G3 magazines. And another SA58. There's a few more AI down there, but you kind of get the idea. I'll just go ahead and show you these. This guy's got a DMR. Yeah. What's this one have? Mark 16 hollow. SKS with 4 SKS clips. Oh. CTAR ACOG. Okay. And another G3 variant. Okay. That's all I wanted to show you. So I'm gonna put this on the forums, and I'll do a write-up on it so you see the updates I did. But I just wanted to do it in video form because I like this better. But that's it. See you later.